There's new evidence today. COVID-19 is spreading faster than ever in the U.S. A recorded 60,000 new cases were reported nationwide yesterday. That brings the national total to 3 million cases since the pandemic began. Despite the surge, President Trump says the country is in a good place, putting him at odds with Dr. Anthony Fauci. The president is touting a lower death rate from the pandemic this week, but Dr. Fauci is still urging Americans not to become complacent. Now the president wants to see school districts get children back into classrooms this fall. He even tweeted that he may cut off funding to schools if they don't reopen.
We're safely reopening our country, and very importantly, we're safely reopening our schools. We want the schools to be open.
The president also tweeted he disagrees with the CDC's suggestions for reopening schools, calling them very tough, expensive, and impractical. New tonight, 3 more California counties have been added to the state's COVID-19 watch list. Napa, San Benito, and Yolo counties were all added, bringing the total to 26. If these counties stay on the watch list through the end of the week, they'll also have to start closing down businesses. Right now, Napa getting ahead of the situation, closing down indoor restaurants and tasting rooms at midnight. Meanwhile, Kern County is on the state's list for targeted engagement. Infection transmission and hospitalizations are both on the rise here. The state says it's because of outbreaks at nursing homes and state prisons, as well as out-of-town patients coming to Kern County hospitals. The county is being asked to increase testing and public awareness of protective equipment to control the spread. Kern County is seeing the highest reported case number for the month of July. 216 new cases were confirmed today, along with 3 more deaths. The death toll is now at 87. A little more than 70,000 people have been tested here in Kern County. There have been 5,800 positive cases. 67% of those infected have made a full recovery. And as cases and hospitalizations continue to rise in the state, hospitals are now preparing to care for more COVID-19 patients. Governor Newsom says the recent drivers of COVID-19 hospitalizations include not enough people wearing masks and social distancing, more people getting together outside of their home, as well as recent prison, jail, and workplace outbreaks.
Of having, which we're just putting out publicly, shows a 44% increase in hospitalizations over the last 2-week period.
California has an estimated 232 million surgical masks and 46 million N95 masks in its supply inventory. Meanwhile, testing is also up in California. More than 100,000 tests have been performed daily over the last week. However, local health officials say some people testing positive are not cooperating with contact tracers. The healthcare investigators trying to determine who else may have been infected.
Other individuals will say that they will not provide this information to the government.
Officials say people who share their contact information will remain anonymous. For more updates on the coronavirus pandemic, head to our website. We have an entire page dedicated to providing information on the virus. Go to bakersfieldnow.com/coronavirus.